Hi, this is Ron Kaufman, and I'm with a very dear friend of mine, Philip Merry. Philip is a cross-cultural global consultant and facilitator for the United Nations, multinational corporations, government agencies all over the world. He also has a deep personal interest in an area called happiness and is the author of the book, Simply Happy. Philip, I'm very happy to see you.
I'm very happy to see you too. It's been
Tell
a
us
long
what you've been
time.
up to.
Doing various stuff around the world. I probably spend 2 weeks of every month on the road, as you probably know. Just been to Japan,
Yep.
doing a leadership program for a big multinational. About to go to Iraq
Very good.
in September with the UN, which I'm happy about. A little nervous, but happy about.
I'm happy to hear that you're going. It's a part of the world that can use your wonderful facilitation skills.
Thanks, Ron.
Yeah, good. So tell us about the principles of happiness and how they relate to the topic I'm known for, which is service.
You know, they're not that far apart because so much research over the years, positive psychology, I'm sure you know about, tells us that when you are serving somebody else and serving them well, there's a happiness in that for yourself as well as for the customer. So I got interested in this a few years ago when a lot of leaders on my programs reported an increase in stress and unhappiness, and especially in Singapore, as you probably know about. So we decided, my wife and I, Namala, who runs the business with me, to actually set up Singapore's first happiness conference, which went very well. We brought Martin Seligman,
The father of positive psychology.
the father of positive
right?
psychology, for a whole week here in Singapore, who was great. But the interesting thing, Ron, was that we were saying, how do we give it that little bit of uplift, that little bit of edge?
Okay.
And so we were sitting one day and we said, why don't we search for Singapore's happiest person? So we came up with this crazy idea, which was literally, if you thought you knew the happiest person in Singapore, you wrote a little essay about them, and you send that into us, and we had a competition where we had 200 entries, which seemed to really go down well with the press and all sorts of other people, and that's what the book's about.
So you captured some of the top stories of happy people and put it in the book, but is this book only other people's stories?
No,
or are you
no, well,
actually...
yeah, I know 60-70% is other people's stories. It's kind of like chicken soup for the soul for happiness.
Okay.
But a lot of it, the first part especially, is about what I've learned about happiness, particularly from positive psychology and engagement. And I developed out of that my MAC model.
M-A-C. Tell us, what's
You're
the
going
M?
to ask me what MAC is. M stands for meaning. If you have a sense of meaning in your life, it could be contributing to the company, could be contributing to a happy workplace or happy customers. It could be working for the UN or whoever in Africa or whatever it might be.
But it's a focus on meaning.
It's a meaning for yourself, something outside of yourself that gives your life a sense of meaning. The stuff that makes you feel, thank God it's Monday, what I call TGIM, which I've begun to talk about. How often do people get up on a Monday morning saying, I'm loving going to work because it gives me a sense of meaning?
Because it gives me a sense of meaning because of what I'm doing for other people.
Absolutely.
Okay, very good. What's the A?
A stands for authenticity, meaning be yourself. A lot of us go around living other people's lives. A lot of the research, plus our own experience. I mean, the great thing about positive psychology research, it tells you what you already know. And authenticity is about, are you being your true self?
Okay.
So being authentic.
So doing what it is that turns you on, living to your own values, your own standards, not just trying to make other people happy.
Not
with
just
what
trying to
you're
make
doing.
other people happy. And it's like a lifetime's journey. Some people say our life's journey is discovering ourselves.
Okay.
So it's basically about that.
Tell us about the C.
C stands for connection. Connection means connection with other people. All of the stories and thoughts and books about happiness tell us it's other people who actually make us happy. So if you are in a relationship, if you're connected to other people in a way which is give and take and sharing and caring, you're likely to be a lot happier than if you're miserable on your own.
So be authentic, do it your way, but in connection with other people.
Absolutely.
In a way that creates value for other people, and that creates meaning back for you.
Absolutely, Ron. Couldn't have put it better. The other thing about the C I'm exploring lately also is the connection with a divine force or energy, whatever you want to call it.
Yeah.
I'm currently doing my doctorate in spiritual leadership, which will add more to that C part, connection to something
Beautiful. So
out of yourself.
if people want to stay in touch with you then, as you continue to develop and grow and teach, how can we do that?
Well, for the book itself, www.simply-happy.com.
Yeah.
For the work I'm doing, Philip Merry, philip.com.
And that's PHILIP.
L-I-P, one L, not two.
Merry, M-E-R-R-Y,
Yeah,
.com.
yeah.
Philip, it makes me very happy to have the pleasure of being here with you.
Me too, Ron. Great to see you.